Welcome. So today we're doing something quite different, and I'm really so excited about this. I have a project that I'm working on lately, and I want you guys to do this with me. I already have my sketch ready. This is it. I want to take you guys with me. Stay with me to the end of this video, because yes, it is not just a sewing vlog. It is not just about me showing you the behind the scenes of bringing dresses to life at Heezah, but also I'm gonna be hinting you on some things that I've learned or some of my observations or even my recommendations when it comes to bringing designs to life and designing your own collection. This is just more like a documentary of bringing a new collection to life, and I want you guys to stay with me. When it comes to sewing, I believe we have to be really intentional about it. Whenever I'm starting off with a dress, the first thing I do is to iron out the fabric. After ironing out the fabric and I feel so satisfied with the texture of the fabric, I go ahead to spread it out flatly, just like this. Before I ever sew anything or even start cutting at all, I always make sure that I have my fashion illustration ready. This not only helps me stay on track, it also helps me avoid mistakes and wasting clothes. Me working on my fashion illustration is basically like the first step that I do first. I first go on paper, communicate my ideas on it, see what the design would look like even before I create it. If you're just starting out or you want to communicate your ideas better, I would recommend you learn the fashion illustration skill.
To help you master the skill in less than a week, I have a master class on that where you will taught all of the basics of manual fashion illustration to help you become a confident fashion designer who can communicate her ideas effectively.
I'm trying as much as I can to make sure that the clothes is not being stained. If it is white and the choker I'm using is a colored one, I'm trying to really avoid that. That's why it's looking like it's really faint and you guys are not seeing the choking that I'm doing there. This is me basically cutting out the lower part of the dress. For designs like this, I always prefer using freehand. That is basically because I will be able to control the flow size, how I want the flow of the dress to be. If you notice, I am very careful when it comes to folding because this is very important. If you are in a rush and you skip this step, that is the step of folding correctly and carefully, you end up having folds and missing the exact measurements and the right fitting. So you want to take that into consideration whenever you're cutting or you're making a dress. Here I am basically working on the front and the back part of the dress. Okay, for this stage, for this very part, if you have a pattern ready, I highly recommend you use it. Yes, because it will save you time. It's always really fun and interesting seeing a flat fabric turn into a dress because it's magical, it is refreshing, and I so much love this. There is one fun thing about me. Whatever I start with, be it freehand or a pattern, I make sure I use that to the end. So since I already started with freehand, I'm definitely using that to the end. Yeah. Making a dress and bringing a design to life can be really overwhelming. And yes, it is always what it's in the end. If you would love sewing and you want to learn some of the basics of fashion designing and the likes, you would want to stick with me on this channel because I'm definitely bringing new and valuable knowledge packs content. So you want to stick with me to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't so you can get inspired whenever I share a new post.
I have a whole playlist on helping designers build their creative eye. So if you're interested, you can check out some of the videos that I've uploaded in the playlist. They're not just knowledge packed, they're gonna help you in your journey of being a fashion designer.
Yeah, I am actually contemplating adding a kind of drink to the dress so that it can give it that flow. Though I have it on my sketch already, but then I was thinking of removing it at some point, but I decided to leave it.
This is why fashion designing is more about being creative and being able to see your imagination even before they come to life.
I have a feeling that this design will be very, very different from the fabric, from the sketch. I already know that this is gonna be different. I am really excited about this one, guys, and I really, really cannot wait to show you guys the finished look. Definitely stick to the channel and come back for the next part. Bye.